You want to know why your heart never really heals? Why every breakup, every ghosting, every cold shoulder hits harder than it should? It's because you're always the one chasing, always the one reaching, proving, bending, apologizing. You're the one who gives and gives and gives, while they take and leave and never look back. And you keep telling yourself that one day, if you just chase hard enough, you'll finally be enough. But here's the truth. Being the one who always chases is the most soul-destroying, dignity-draining role you could ever play as a man. It's not romantic. It's not noble. It's pathetic. It's humiliating. It's how you become invisible, how you end up forgotten, how you become nothing more than a faint memory in someone else's highlight reel. Let's get real. Chasing isn't about love. It's about addiction. It's about needing someone else to fill the holes in your self-esteem. It's about handing your power away day after day, hoping that one day they'll see you, really see you, and give you what you crave. But they never do they? Because the more you chase, the less they want to be caught. The more desperate you become, the more repulsed they get. Your value doesn't rise, it collapses. You're not the prize, you're the charity case. You're not the dream, you're the fallback plan. And here's the savage reality. The person who needs the other the most loses. Every single time. You can love deeply, you can give everything, but the moment you start chasing, you lose all leverage. You become replaceable. You become forgettable. You become the guy she brags about ignoring to her friends. He just wouldn't give up. He was always there, no matter how bad I treated him. That's your legacy? That's what you want to be remembered for? Chasing after someone who couldn't care less if you lived or died? Let that sink in for a second. You've made it your life's work to earn the affection of someone who only gives you breadcrumbs. You replay old messages, you analyze old photos, you wait for her to come online, hoping maybe this time she'll finally say what you want to hear. But she won't. She never will. Because the person who chases is never respected, never valued, never truly loved. Why? Because chasing is weakness, and weakness is repulsive. It reeks of desperation. It tells her and the whole world that you don't think you can do better, that you don't believe you deserve to be chosen. You're just hoping to be picked. And nothing kills attraction, nothing destroys self-worth faster than making someone else the sun your whole world orbits around. You want to be the one who's chosen? Stop chasing. Start walking. Start building. Start becoming. Become the man who has options, who has standards, who knows what he brings to the table. The man who isn't afraid to lose what doesn't serve him. The man who would rather be alone than be someone's afterthought. Let me tell you something. When you stop chasing, you become the mystery. You become the story she tells her friends about. The one who got away, the one she can't figure out. You become the standard she measures everyone else against. The echo in her mind when she's alone at night. Because the man who never chases is the man she can't control, and that's the man she'll never forget. But let's get even more real. Chasing isn't just about romance. It's about your whole damn life. Every time you chase, you teach the world how to treat you. You train people to see you as an option, not a priority. You accept less because you believe you deserve less. And the cycle repeats. One relationship, one situationship, one ghosting after another, until you wake up and realize the only person you've ever been loyal to is your own desperation. I'm not saying don't care. I'm not saying never put in effort. I'm saying match energy. I'm saying if someone starts to drift, let them drift. If someone makes you feel like you're a burden, cut the cord. If someone can't see your worth, don't show them. Leave them blind. Because the man who is willing to walk away is the man the world can't stop watching. The man who chooses himself is the man everyone else wants to choose. You know what's truly savage? The minute you stop chasing, the world shifts. Suddenly you're in demand. People reach out, old flames reappear, new women notice. Why? Because you finally started acting like the prize. And everyone is drawn to a man who doesn't beg, who doesn't plead, who doesn't need. A man who is complete with or without anyone else. That's not arrogance, that's unshakable confidence. I get it. You're scared. You're terrified that if you stop chasing, you'll end up alone. that nobody will ever love you like she did. But that's the lie you've been fed. The truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your fear of walking away from what isn't meant for you. You're afraid to be alone, but you're already alone when you chase someone who doesn't want you. You're afraid to lose her, but you lost yourself a long time ago. You want to heal? You want to finally feel whole? Stop chasing. Start choosing. Choose yourself. Choose your goals, your health, your purpose, your peace. Choose becoming the man you've always wanted to be, not the shadow you've turned into chasing someone who never deserved you. Your value isn't decided by her attention. Your worth isn't measured by her validation. You don't need her to tell you who you are. You're done being the one who always chases. You're done begging for love. You're done waiting for the text, the call, the apology that never comes. You're done letting your life be a shrine to someone else's absence. You are the main character. You write your own ending. You decide who gets to stay and who never gets another chance. And here's the final truth. The world only respects the man who respects himself. The world only loves the man who is willing to be alone rather than be a beggar. The world only remembers the man who never ever chases. Let her wonder where you went. Let her regret what she lost. Let her try to replace you, knowing deep down she never will. And let yourself rise, because you were never meant to be the one who always chases. You were meant to be the one who is chased, the one who builds, the one who conquers, the one who never bows down to anyone who can walk away from him. So take your power back, end the chase, become unforgettable, not because you chased, but because you finally stopped. And when you do, you'll realize you never lost her. You just finally found yourself.